Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Manti. We continue our conversation now with Hirsh Sing, Republican candidate for governor. Let's talk a little bit about Kim Guadagno, about Jack Ciattarelli, about your competition. Where do you fit in that race? So far in the polls, I know you announced late, but you haven't shown up.
So if you look at the sampling size the polls are using, there are only a couple hundred people, and we're a state of about 8 million plus. When you take that into consideration, there's a sampling statistical amount of inconsistency. I would say that, which historically only 9% or 10% of people show up in the primary. And I think this year there's a lot of different possibilities. I think that, we are actually going to be doing much better than people expect.
When you're throwing up the 10% or the 9% or even the 7% that show up in the primaries sometime, that allows the parties to control the race. You don't have the party support right now. And when you go county to county, it's been kind of split up between Jack Ciattarelli and Kim Guadagno. How much does that hurt you?
So even if you take that into consideration, you have 21 counties in the entire state, and there are, let's say, about 300 people that are considered your insiders in each one of these counties. That's about 6,300 people that are like all on the inside. This is all for headlines, but actually the people that are showing up in the primaries, 330,000. 330,000. Even if you have all the support of the people on the inside, that means nothing. It's the people. It's not the party line that wins, it's the people. And so as long as your message is getting to the people and they know that you're going to fight for them, and right now no one thinks the Republican Party can win this governor's race this year, I'm the only one who I feel has been able to really get to the people and let them know that there's a possibility that we can outdo, outclass, out-innovate, and outthink the opponent on the other side.
Let's talk about the state pension. How do you fund it?
The state pension?
Yeah, the state pension.
Okay, sorry, I was just trying to be clear. The state pension, I think, is something that we need to understand very, very clearly. We made promises with people that paid into a system and decided when they were going to retire. We must pay it in full. We must find new revenue streams. We must take care of the people that trusted us so that we continue to have the trust of the New Jersey citizen. On the flip side of that, moving forward, we need to really understand that we can't make promises like this to government employees.
So you would move to a 401k for those coming into the system now?
I don't know if I would necessarily call it a 401k, but I would want something that is more business equivalent. We don't need government-sponsored Cadillac plans, but if we made that promise in the past, if it was the poor leadership that got those things passed in bygone times, we must now honor it because we are America and we are strong and we honor our word. But I think moving forward, we need to shift.
Let's go to the school funding formula. Everybody agrees that it's broken, but everybody disagrees many people disagree on how to fix it. How would you like to fix it?
The Abbott School District was a theory that Abbott School decision or interpretation by the Supreme Court was something that was, really mandated by that Supreme Court, and it's wrong. And it's really giving our students in this state a second-class education. We are paying premium dollar. We're paying $13.3 billion. And what are we getting for it?
So how do you fix it?
You need to really simply follow the fairness formula. You take the $13.3 billion, you divide it by every student K through 12, and you make sure that every student is getting an equal opportunity regardless of what zip code they come from.
And quickly, I want to, because it's fascinating to me, you want to build a bridge from Cape May to Delaware?
Yes. We have right now only one main conduit between New York City and Washington, D.C., and that's Route 95. If you build this bridge, this would be a 17-mile bridge and have to be really, really high in the air because you would have the most busy waterway in the world over there with all those ships. So after a really high bridge, we'd have 17 miles of wind turbines in that bridge, so it's also a power plant that would help pay for it.
The Delaware Governor, John Carney, would have a say in this, though, right? I mean, and they're having the same financial problems that New Jersey has.
Of course, of course. We are collaborators. We are the leaders.
Have you talked to him?
I've not spoken to him yet. First, I have to win here.
Okay, good enough. Fair enough. Sir, thank you so much.
Sir.
I really appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, Larry.
Hirsh Sing, businessman and engineer who deals with aerospace and defense from Atlantic City, the son of immigrants, running for the Republican nomination for governor in New Jersey.